Oh, and welcome back to once again Lord Viddax's Tomb Kings and Sabine's Dowie. So I'm pretty sure they both used these armies in different battles, so this should be quite interesting. They should have got a taste for how these armies already work. And oh boy, it's massive wood. So he's got a bunch of his troops there, but the rest of them are over here. Okay, so he's going for a kind of stealthy approach. I'm not sure you can hide Cetra though, because he's a legendary lord. I think that's a thing. At any rate, he seems to be heading towards the artillery, possibly because it already shot at him. Dwarf setting up in the open ground. Interesting idea, but ultimately it makes it easy to shoot you with artillery for sure. The dwarves make a kind of diamond shape and are pushing on the impenetrable blob of the Dowie. Well, he's not getting some great shots off. You would wonder if he'd try and choose a better shot to obscure this artillery fire so that it's not going to do as well for him. We do have that lovely foliage that we can toggle on and off. Unfortunately, he adds a lot of extra info to the screen. But he's still staying with his formation. He's trying to pick on the chariots with his flyers. I'm not sure that's the best trade-off. Like, he is doing some damage to the flyers in return. Chariots are definitely a weakness for the dwarves. They don't have any spearmen. Great weapons are great, but that initial charge is where it's all at. He definitely knows that they're all over here, and he's coming. I think maybe he tipped his hand too much by revealing his troops in the woods. He could have gone for a nice big flank attack as the dwarves come in against the front line. Here we go. The gyrocopter's flying in to make sure you can see what's going on. Felix, one man alone, betrayed by the end times. There's quite a few hits going in there. I mean, it's either extremely well done on the dwarf's part to make him waste so much shots into the woods, or a massive screw up on the Tomb King's side for allowing it to happen, or a bit of both. Massive exchange of foliage against each up to the great bows. I really think they should probably be moved back into the cover. The dwarfs are going to have the superiority of firepower. He's just waiting. He's ready. He's got all his miners ready for blasting charges. He don't care. He's trying to take out the Thunderers in the middle. Getting some good damage in. I'm not sure shooting the miners is a good cause though. The giant slayers are definitely worth sniping before combat begins, if you can. What's going on over here? Cetra is skulking in the woods, pretty uncontested. He's got the knights and he's got the chariots, so this could be quite a flank charge if the dwarfs ever engage. They're definitely at that point. Bit tense before the charge. Question is, which side's going to do it? He's still determined to poke at him with his arch chariots, which I'm not sure is wise. He's letting it slip that he's got them there, but saying that, the dwarfs have had enough. They're charging in. Even though he's got his cannons there, they're just not getting value in the woods. Here we go. Still holding the formation. Cetra is still sitting in the woods. Well, he was just shuffling up more than charging. Dwarf players have taken quite a bit of pain, so they're pulling back. He's using the terrain well to his advantage. And the cannon crew are still getting sniped at by the chariots. I'm honestly surprised he's allowing it to happen, but I guess the chariots are going to run at him soon, so it's not going to be much of a big deal for longer. There we go, he's finally had enough and he's turned some thunderers around to shoot them. The chariot, he's YOLOing because for some reason it's doing the whole, oh you're out of ammo, I'm going to charge thing, and he's just realised and pulled them back. As he realises that ammo is becoming an issue. Dropped a big spell through the centre, which is doing some decent damage. It's hitting nothing right now though. Oh man, is it really going to snake through this unoccupied section here? That's unlucky. Now it's hit the cannons, and it's heading towards the thunderers, but it's over. Well, that could have been a bit more effective. He's had enough, the guys are charging out of the woods. Cetra with a Tomb Prince, followed by some knights, and the chariots are probably going to turn around and charge as well now, because this would be the time to do it. You want to push through those lines as well as charging on this front. The War Sphinxes have had enough and they're coming. They smash straight into the iron breakers and they look like they're going for the special unit as well. The sneaky dwarfs that were trying to flank around have been shot up. There are some miners that have charged into the line and some other miners that are firing volleys in. I guess that's what triggered the charge from the Tomb Kings, the breaking formation. Cetra is taking quite a bit of damage, is being focus fired down, but is it enough? Felix is... Felix. We've got Felix and Gotrix. Oh, he's doubling up on special abilities. Yeah, maybe we'll have to use no legendary characters for the next round of this tournament thing. But it has been fun to see what people bring and whatnot. And ultimately, it's not what won the winner's bracket, so... I don't think they're that bad per se, but it's just about getting value where you can. Now this could be another great spell. It's going straight through them. It's not too bad. Dwarfs are magic resistant, so even getting any damage on them with spells can be a bit of a pain. The chariots are running into the slayers to avoid them from fighting Cetra. It's iron breakers. There is one unit of slayers in there. There's two units of slayers in there. Yeah, Cetra's probably in the wrong battle here. That's his curse, however, though. I believe. Yep. So the curse is going to do a metric ton of damage. Honestly, he should get Cetra out of there now. If the Tomb Prince gets wounded as well, he'll do another curse most likely, and that will add in some even cheesier damage. The Sphinx is going down to Gotrix. Looks like the dwarfs might have this one. Depends, because they're about to run out of fire. So it's going to be melee only in a minute from both sides, pretty much. Yep, one of the Sphinx is down. There is still one with almost full life though, but it's fighting 3 characters. And Cetra is getting chewed up. He needs to focus on healing Cetra up. All of these slayers are going to be the death of him. He has broken most things in the woods. There's a unit of Longbeards, but he could probably get enough force on that to get rid of those quite easily. There's a lot of dwarfs left. It could be that the dwarfs just have too much. These knights really need to be cycle charging, but that's not going to be good right now. They've got too low life and leadership. It would give them too much debuff. Cetra needs to get the hell out of there though. Maybe do some dodging. Oh, no, there he goes. And with Cetra's demise, that should be the end of the Tomb Kings. Well, that was pretty interesting. If ultimately a defeat for the Tomb Kings. It was a good move to put the stuff in the woods to keep them shielded from the majority of the firepower. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. All comments, feedback, suggestions, ideas are welcome. We're going to be running another tournament next month. If anyone's interested, please join the Discord, and we're yet to decide what rules we're going to use for that. So if you've got suggestions, let us know in the comments. I wish you good fortune in all your wars to come, and I'll see you in the next one.